This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe button. Well, see, we got Wack 100. He's a gangster in the streets. He's got morals and principles, but also he will take you to court. Now, this woman that he was involved with, Mika, I guess she's been nothing but a menace. He caused his own problems in his marriage by stepping out in his marriage, but she caused a little bit more problems by, it just, it's a lot. Okay. It's a lot. I don't have a family, so I can't relate to that. So it is a shame because he has kids, and it's not just about him and hurting him. You're hurting his children, his wife. Should he have stepped out? Absolutely not. But here's the thing. She decided to videotape him, and it is funny. I mean, that is funny. This guy's on Clubhouse, butt-ass naked, talking to people. But still, she violated, right? So he's going to try to take her to court. And we'll see. It's going to be a civil case. He's claiming he could give her, charges of, I don't know what it's called. I don't know what kind of charge. He's not going to go that way. He's going to go civil. Okay. I mean, if you're the person exposing somebody, there is always a, like if you're the sole person who filmed the thing, like it's almost like Tia Marie and her boyfriend, 50 Cent had reposted it, and she was going after 50 because he had the deeper pockets, but the boyfriend that filmed her and put it out is the one that was really responsible. She went after the wrong person because probably she couldn't get any money out of that guy. In this case, Wack 100 was caught. I mean, it's not really a big deal, but it is funny. But it's not like the biggest deal in the world. But it is hilarious. And Big U even laughed at it because Big U and Wack 100 obviously don't get along for stupid reasons. But really, Wack 100 just decided to go at Big U one day. Stupid. But anyways, Wack 100 claims he will be taking her to court over this. Which, I would say would make me, if I was following Wack 100, question his what is he? Is he a street dude? Is he this? But it's his life, man. This is what he had to say about that.
To do what they got to do for whatever they say. But me personally, that reaction is a reaction. I'm a clout chase too. The simple people.
He said you go clout chase.
$4,500 a month. I'm going to get all that every month.
What you mean $4,500? What you talking about?
That's all she making money. It's the state of California, bro. You got to have consent on both sides.
This nigga retarded.
I'm going to get that bag.
This nigga
I'm going to get that bag. Yeah, I'm going to get what?
Freddie, you gotta read between.
Do you not understand that my legal team is ridiculous? I'm going to get that bag. I need some of that. I hope you ain't on the ball and on the budget because it's going to be, they're going to pay me out the check for you get paid.
She thought she could troll a troll. Wack 100 has turned into a troll over the past year. She thought she could troll a troll. You can't troll the troll, okay? I mean, that's all I'm saying, It is what it is. I'll keep you up to date on that. Now, LL Cool J had some words for Akademiks without dropping his name, okay? Akademiks was calling rappers who started everything dusty because they don't have any money and everything. Now, LL Cool J, I'm glad he spoke up on this. He was part of the beginning. LL Cool J came out in the 80s, okay? The beginning was in the 70s, but LL Cool J was a product of what came before him. Hip-hop was, people always have to praise and kiss the ground, these guys, before you walked on. I'm sure what I did with the DVD era and what I did with World Star and everything paved the way for a lot of people like Akademiks and everything. And Akademiks is just slightly, he's like, I don't know. I think he's in his early 30s. He's a good 5 to 7 years younger than me, right? But what we did in those years before he even came allowed a platform to be developed for what he's doing, right? And before me came Ralph McDaniels and Fat Five Freddy and people like that. Everybody that had these and there wasn't a lot of money in doing those things. Like Ralph McDaniels was running around, he was making money, but not as much money as happening now. Just like the artists that were doing stuff in the 2000s, there's even more money now because, you know, hip hop started in the 70s, right? And there was no money in it because it wasn't even really a music genre. It took a long time for it to stick around and everything to get to we got the Run DMCs and the L Cool J's, and they were making money. They started, but still, it was frowned upon to become a rapper then because, you know, people were doing drug deals and stuff and making more money than that. I'll get to what L Cool J said in a second, but you know, you always got to highlight the trailblazers, you know, DJ Kool Herc, DJ Hollywood, Sugar Hill Gang, Curtis Blow, Busy B, Kool Mo D, Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5, Fat Five Freddy, as I said. You got Ralph McDaniels, Africa Bambaataa, even though he has all those charges on him, but he still was a part of that. Rocksteady Crew. I mean, think about it. The rap was, you know, it was emceeing, DJing, graffiti, and breakdancing. That was hip hop, and now it's evolved into a different kind of dance. You know, it's just it just Marley Marl, Rakim, come on, Run DMC, Salt and Pepper, Queen Latifah, Public Enemy, Biz Markie, Wu-Tang, LL Cool J, all these people. You know, it's just the list will go on forever. Roxanne Shante, you know, if you're talking about girls, Queen Latifah, there's so many, man. You have to now a lot of these people like Cool J stuff, they found a way to get into acting and other stuff. Some rappers from way back then don't have as much money now because they weren't here to capitalize, right? When it became something. But those people deserve credit and a lot. And you'll never see a Jay-Z or a Nas or somebody like that disrespect those people, because without them, there's no today. There would be no genre. There would be no making money off music, rap, hip hop. So LL Cool J sets the record straight because Akademiks was calling those people dusty and everything. Very disrespectful. There would be no Akademiks or me or anybody without these people that came before.
So you guys might want to record this. Make sure you're recording this or screen recording it or something so that you guys get it. You know, I don't go live a lot. I haven't really been going live since, the pandemic, but this is something that came to my attention. It came to my attention that a DJ, and I'm not going to say any names because I don't think it's necessary. A DJ basically said that, a lot of the pioneers in hip hop are, they're dusty, or how can they be the person that, invented hip hop if, they don't have a lot of money. Or if they don't look or represent like they have a lot of dough, right? Let me explain something to you and say this for you guys. Don't confuse someone's ability to develop a business model. Don't conflate. In other words, don't think just because somebody knows how to get money or fails to get money that they didn't make a contribution to the culture. No one discusses Miles Davis's bank account. We don't talk about John Coltrane's bank account. We don't talk about a lot of even rock musicians, a lot of them. We don't talk about their bank accounts. A lot of great country artists, we don't talk about their bank accounts. This idea that you have to have money or else you don't have any value is a bad idea, and it's kind of like, it's a misinformed way of looking at the world and the culture. There are artists out here. First of all, let me say this. First of all, let's talk about young artists, right? Who I love. I love the young artists. Let's be clear. I'm very much a guy who embraces the young artists. I believe in every generation. I believe in you. I care about you. Let me say this to you though. Today, you could come up with your 5-year plan, your 10-year plan, your 20-year plan. You can go find a manager. You can find an accountant. You could find somebody that means something to you, to help you. You could find a team to help your career go to the next level. When hip hop first started, there were no managers. There were no accountants that believed in it. Record companies didn't even believe in it. Nobody believed in it. How can you make a 5-year plan or a 10-year plan on something that doesn't even exist yet, that people have never even heard of? So just because a couple of these guys and girls and people out here made songs and made music and made contributions to this culture, or even dancers danced and made these contributions go, just because they didn't get rich, just because they weren't able to pile up millions or billions of dollars, does not mean that they didn't make a contribution to this culture. That does not mean that they didn't do something. They created an industry that we all ate off of. They created an industry that you eat off of. When you go out there and you go monetize your brand, when you go get your whatever and do what you got to do to build your career, when you go out there and negotiate your deals and negotiate your checks and talk tough, guess what? That money, that bread, that food that you eating was created by those same people that you disrespected. That industry was created by them same people that you call in, foul words, foul language. The people that you're referring to. So my thing is this. It's always good. It's always good to get money. It's always important. It's important to get money. I agree. I'm all about getting paper. I've been talking about it my whole career. But don't ever, ever, ever confuse being rich with making a contribution to our culture. Don't ever play yourself like that again. Because trust me, you playing yourself. Because without these dudes and these girls who started this hip hop culture, a lot of the guys that's out there talking tough, you wouldn't even have a career. We'd be on the corner with a beer talking about what's the next move we gonna make. So I would say, approach this game with humility and be glad and be thankful that these pioneers, slave mentality. Be glad that these pioneers help create this culture. And let's show them love. Let's elevate them. Let's celebrate them. That's why I started Rock the Bells. That's why I started this movement. So I wouldn't have to listen to foolish rhetoric about people that changed the world. These people changed the entire world. The whole planet runs on hip hop culture right now. The whole planet, every commercial, everything you could think of is all about hip hop. And there are people out there that started this thing, and I think that they deserve to be honored and respected. I'm gonna leave it right there. I'm not gonna say no names. I'm not gonna say nothing foul. I'm not gonna go at nobody's character. I'm just gonna say,
anyways, that's
think before you speak.
That's basically what LL Cool J said there, and he made a lot of great points. And people should really remember that, as they move forward and make money in any culture, but especially this one. It's Jordan Tower with JT News. Peace.